Hi everyone. Please excuse the state of me. I've been in police custody for over 24 hours, so pretty exhausted, rocking my grey sweats again. I'm just going to let some of you jump on. It's been quite a 24 hours, I can tell you all. The first thing I want to start by saying is I switched my phone on after being in police custody for a day, and I've just had hundreds of messages come through. Like, I can't even keep up. I've just had to close them all. Thank you so much, everyone who sent me messages of support and texts and everything that's coming through. I will try and answer you all, but it's really lovely to know that you're all there for me. Thank you. I'm just going to give you a brief update. I'm free, as you can see, and I'm outside Belfast City Airport. I've just been driven here by the police. They took me out of the police station, chucked me in a police car, and they drove me straight to the airport, said I've got to go straight home. So I've got to catch a flight really soon. But here's the lowdown. Yesterday, Saturday, Paul and I went to sign on at Bromley police station. An officer, a sergeant from the PSNI, the police over in Northern Ireland, was waiting for me with 4 other officers, so 5 in total. I was arrested. I was then escorted in a police van with 4 officers up to Liverpool to catch a ferry. Now, bearing in mind I was arrested at 4:45. Our ferry was at 10:30 at night, and it arrived here in Belfast at 6:30 this morning, so it's been quite a jaunt. And this all relates to a speech that I gave at an event over here where I was invited as a guest speaker for Northern Ireland Against Terrorism on the 6th of August. They kept me in custody. They've interviewed me for, I don't know, between 3 and 4 hours. I have just watched every single bit of footage from that event, which was great because I got to see all of the speeches over again, which is always great. Some brilliant speakers on the day, and Councillor Jolene Bunting done herself proud organising that event. But at the end of it, after hours of questioning, the police have charged me. They've said that my speech was anti-Islamic and that I used words and behaviour that caused upset. I mean, really? This is what we're dealing with? Do you know what? I'm just going to wrap it up because I've got to get on this flight. When I get back, I'm going to give you a full update. I just have to say one thing. These dirty tricks from the British establishment, whether it's over here on the mainland, they're all at it. They're all the same. All they're trying to do is silence us. They don't want us standing in the streets holding a peaceful democratic protest, which is exactly what we did. It was peaceful. There was no violence other than when someone threw a missile from the far left. Okay, the communists across the road that were screaming obscenities at us threw a missile at Paul Golding and he managed to bat it away. Other than that, there was no violence, there was no unrest, there was absolutely no public disorder. Yet the police are trying to silence us by just putting these Mickey Mouse charges on. Well, I can tell you something right now, and I swear this is a promise, mark my words and take this as my word. This is not going to stop me. They can do what they like. They can take me on a 24-hour jaunt from the mainland over to Northern Ireland and bang me up and interview me for 4 bloody hours asking stupid questions about what I stand for and what I said and did I mean this and did I mean that and should someone be offended? I'm bloody offended. I'm offended that my grandfather fought the Nazis so that I have the right to stand in my country and a free woman in my country and exercise freedom of speech. My democratic right to exercise freedom of speech. My grandfather fought for that. Millions of men and women have died fighting for our rights. And these people think that they're going to stop us. There's no bloody chance. So I've been charged. They were adamant they wouldn't release without charge. I've been charged, I've been bailed back, and I can tell you now, by the looks of it, this is going to be one long, drawn-out, ongoing saga. But my message to the authorities, as ever, is, do you know what? It's been a great 24 hours with you all, and it's not going to stop me. If anything, it just proves that what we're doing, myself, Paul, everyone involved in the Britain First movement, Councillor Jolene Bunting over here, people involved with the Northern Ireland Against Extremism, Against Terrorism movement. We are making real waves and people are starting to listen. The establishment are starting to listen. And you know what? They're scared. They're scared because we're highlighting the truth about what's happening in our country and they don't want us doing that. Well, tough. Because I tell you, until I am dead and buried, I am not going to stop. So I will be back to answer my bail date and I'll be back holding further protests over in Northern Ireland. And when I get back to the mainland, I'll be holding further protests. And everyone who is involved in this struggle against the Islamification of our country, take your hat off to yourself. Because if we don't do it, what kind of future are we going to leave to the children in this country? How can we look ourselves in the mirror and say we did our bit? Because our grandparents did their bit, our parents did their bit, but are we doing ours? Well, we bloody should be, and I'm going to continue. So everyone who sent messages of support, thank you, and rest assured I will never, ever be defeated. I'm coming back to the mainland now, and I'll give you all a further update shortly. God bless. No surrender.